Hi, I'm Mac McCarthy and I help people with their breakups. And today we have a topic that comes up a lot. And it's basically if you were blocked by your ex on Facebook, specifically Facebook. I mean, there's other social media networks, but I think Facebook's probably the most popular. So we'll just talk about that one in this case. Once someone blocks you, whether they're an ex or a friend, you should be moving on because they're telling you directly, the door is shut, I don't want to talk to you. And you should have some self-respect also and move on from that. And if they want to talk to you, they'll open that door back up. Now, if you go back to them and try to find out what was the problem and they block you again, then they just shut the door and double locked it and bolted it and put the chain up and said, please don't contact me again. They have issues with you. And if you're a confident individual and you're happy with yourself, you should be able to move on from that. So that being said, this story that was written, this guy, and thanks for writing your story and sharing it on the channel. And I'm going to read it directly right now. And here we go. Good day, mate. I really need some advice. Good day, Mike, to you too. I was 14 and my ex was 13 when we met. I'm 22 now. Okay, so just right off the bat there, this is 8 years ago. So that's a long time ago to readdress a relationship. But that's okay. It happens. I was 14 and my ex was 13 when we met, which was in music class. We practiced in the same room and it was the only way to spend time together. At recess and lunch, we had to hang out in different parts of the school due to strict rules. All grades were to stay in their own grade areas. And after school, she'd walk with me to my bus stop and we'd hang till the bus came. That's a nice little love story, I guess, when you're younger. I lived 40 minutes away, so it was hard to organize things to do together. But somehow we managed to sort out some things. And whenever she had a family day, her parents always invited me to join them, and I did really enjoy it. We stayed together for the rest of the year. But when the next year came, we went up a grade, and I slowly started to lose feelings for her somehow. Well, I mean, you're 14 years old. You probably were meeting other girls at school, and, you're a young kid, man. I think it was the distance because we started wanting to see each other more often. And on the last day of term 1 or 2, I broke it off with her at lunch in front of her friends. Well, that was fucked up to do it in front of her friends, which I regret fucking big time. Well, with regrets, you need to learn from, you treat them as lessons. Like, I'll never do that again. That was wrong. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't do it again. I felt bad enough doing it. After school, I was walking to the new bus stop with a friend who travels with me, and I told her about what happened. And I got a message saying, do not ever call, talk, or text to me again. And my friend grabbed my phone off me and refused to give it back till I calmed down because I nearly smashed it. She threatened to put it in her pocket because I kept trying to snatch it off her. She nearly did, but we never spoke since. So what he's saying is the ex-girlfriend, which he broke up with her in front of her friends, embarrassed her at 13 years old, mind you. Sent him a message, don't ever call me or text me again. She set up her wall right away. And, she had some respect for herself. Good for her. I mean, she's 13 years old. What do you expect, right? Now come my reason for advice. I messaged her on Facebook last year, and we talked to be friends again or whatever. I can't remember, and that she's moved on. And I said, respected her choice, and she ever needs to chat about anything, I'm always here. Okay, so this is 8 years later. Please keep in mind, 8 years, people change. It is a bit creepy that you're reaching out to her without kind of running into her, or a friend ran into you first and you just find her on Facebook and you, I don't know what you said in the text messages when you first, or the messenger on Facebook, but unless it was just like, oh, hey, how have you been? If you got a little deeper and started talking about that past relationship when 8 years ago, you creeped her out, okay? And she probably has a boyfriend now or forgot about you. And the way it ended was really bad. So she probably still has some minor ill feelings towards you. Okay, so getting back on track. I can't remember, and then she's moved on and said, I respected her. Okay, sorry. Now come my reason for advice. I messaged her on Facebook last year. We talked for a while. Then for a few months later, she blocked me, and I messaged her on my fake file. No, 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 no. Okay, creepy, and absolutely needy behavior. The fake file, you lost her right there. I mean, would you want someone to respect you for putting a fake file on Facebook to contact them? I'm not trying to put you down. I'm just being honest. That's why you should be sending your story to me like this, because making a fake file and trying to contact her after she's already blocked you, you just double shut the door on you. And she said she didn't know that she blocked me. She did know that she blocked you. So the time that you hit her up with the fake file and she said she didn't know that she blocked me, she knew. Trust me. And she said she didn't want to be friends again or whatever. I can't remember, and that she's moved on. I said I respected her choice, and if she ever needs to chat about anything, I'm always here. Well, that's good. You left it alone. So you said I respected her choice, and if she ever needs to chat, you left it on a good note. You said you respected her. Fine. After the second time on a fake Facebook, that's it. Stop contacting her. Then I made a fucking stupid mistake. A few weeks later, I messaged her hoping we could have a nice, calm chat. But I ended up messaging her too much, and she blocked me. And I said out loud, well done, you fuckhead. Well, don't be so hard on yourself. Just stop messaging her. She's not open to chatting with you. Okay? And the fact that you said, oh, we'll just have a nice, calm chat, this is for you. You know, when you're in a relationship, it's two parts. If you're in a friendship, if you're pursuing a woman, she's not interested right now. And you've turned her off twice by just the way I don't know what chats you're sending or messages, but she's not interested and you need to move on. So that should be clear, black and white. I don't know what to do anymore. I still have her on my mind a lot sometimes, and I'm trying to get in touch. So, I mean, this is natural that you have her on her mind, have her on your mind. You know, this sounds like it was your first love and you maybe miss her and whatnot, and she comes up in your mind. But you need to stop talking to her. You need to stop contacting her. She's not interested. And every time you contact her, you're just picking a scab on your arm and hurting yourself some more. And what you need to do, if you have this kind of needy behavior and this kind of pursuit of someone that doesn't have interest in you, then you need to work on some of your confidence. You need to work on your confidence, and you need to work on yourself a little bit. And realize that there's a lot of other women out there. You're 22 years old. You're a young guy. You'll meet someone else. And let this bird fly away. Okay? Leave her alone. I'm trying to get in touch with her and try to sort this shit out. No, do not try to get in touch with her. She's not interested. I'm sorry to tell you. She's not interested. She doesn't want to sort out anything. You want to sort out something. Here's the thing. You're contacting her with an intention that you like her. She doesn't like you right now. She doesn't have those feelings. It's not going to work. Just break off from it. Feel the pain for a little bit. If it hurt your feelings and you just really miss her and stuff, feel that. And the best thing you can do, this is the simplest advice I can give you, is when you're going through these times and you have someone on your mind, get some exercise. Go out for a walk, a run, whatever sport you like to play. Make sure you are exercising quite a bit. Do not stay in the house. Do not sit on the internet and look up ways to have some fancy message that you send her and trick her into liking you. Don't do that. Don't do that. On this particular case, you've asked for my advice. I'm telling you right now, move on. Move on. And you're capable. You're 22 years old. Don't feel bad about it. Just learn from it. All right, I won't do that again. All right, don't start calling yourself names and whatnot and regret it. Move on. I won't do that again. The next time I meet another girl, I won't treat her this way. Try to sort this shit out between us. It's already been sorted. But all my plans are failing, so I really need some advice, please, mate. The reason your plans are failing because you want something she has no interest in. She has no interest in getting back. If she's blocked you twice, and the fact that you used a fake file to contact her again, you double shut the door on yourself. And don't feel bad about that. Just move on. Just move on. I hope that helps you. I hope you take that serious, and I think it will. And like I said, what you need to do is look at things that are going to, get you back on deck to meet some other women. You're 22 years old, man. And you're single? Hey, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Hope that helps you, bud.